What's happening, everybody? We made it to Hollywood. There is a movie that's out on Netflix called Things Heard and Seen. Maybe you've heard and seen of it. That title, Things Heard and Seen, comes right out of Swedenborg, and it was based on a book with somebody who knew all about Swedenborg and his influence on... Swedenborg is in this movie. How is Swedenborg in this movie? I don't know. We're gonna find out. Likely story. I guess that is what they said when Swedenborg first published. Oh! Bam! So they're quoting Swedenborg right on the front. It's not just the title, and it's a great quote. The things that are in heaven are more real than things that are in the world. Those are probably Innis paintings, aren't they? Swedenborg influenced a lot of artists, including a guy named George Innis, and I'm thinking, yeah, I could see a little Swedenborg. He's in a boat going over a waterfall praying. There's a little bit about temptations and correspondence. Leaving the safety of the city out to where it's creepy. It's just like House Hunters. It's always one of the couple loves it, the other one is not sure.
Do you think ghosts use premium unleaded?
I'm serious. George, stop.
Ghosts, okay. So she maybe believes a little in ghosts and he doesn't. It's not gonna bode well for him in a horror movie though.
Your chapter on how Swedenborg influenced the art of George Innis is what landed you here.
What did you say? Swedenborg makes his triumphant return.
Swedenborg, really? It's interesting. It's the part of my
Swedenborg
dissertation
counter.
I struggle with the most.
Also,
How could you struggle with Swedenborg?
he wasn't just some mystic. He keenly understood that everything in the natural world has a counterpart in the spiritual realm.
He sure did. This dude is spouting doctrine. Wow, so the dean of the school, or this guy, they're talking about Swedenborg, and they just laid out, and that's actually like a pretty advanced point in Swedenborg. I guess if you open to the right part of the book, you could find it right away, but to understand that bigger picture, that there's a counterpart, the correspondent element, good on ya.
I guess I picked...
Stop! This is too much. You got heaven and hell. What edition is that? And it's on the front. What's going on here? What? Oh. You don't know if they were damned. Nobody knows the state of somebody else's spirit. And I'm not saying that the movie's got it wrong. I'm just saying the character in there who thinks they know somebody else went to hell. You never know that. You're always surprised, Swedenborg says. Don't. That knife is making me cringe. Okay, what's gonna happen here? She gets to see it? Is she gonna crack it open? Oh, are we gonna see text? There's something in there that's like wanting to reach out and, hey, I can help you with all that. I can help you with what's going on in your life. In this creepy old seaman book, there's a friend in there.
What do you want?
Oh, so right there, she's saying, what do you want? Because she's got this little context from that book. So before, what was just like, what's this really bizarre, freaky stuff that's happening and I don't know what to do about it. She reads that out of the book, that little piece of truth out of the book. And then she's like, okay, now I know I've got to try to figure out, now I know this goes from just, oh, I don't get this at all, to, oh, this could be, I'm associated with some kind of spirit. What do you want? She's from Stranger Things. Isn't she from Stranger Things? Come on, bro. We're supposed to be fighting the ghost. You're causing more drama. What was that? Juice?
I tap into something cosmic when I'm working. It's patterns, you know? Sometimes I feel guilty even taking credit for it.
That's pretty angelic of you. Angels do acknowledge that all things come from cosmic patterns, and they don't want to take credit for it. Wow, hey, you're on your regenerated way, lady.
Swedenborg would suggest otherwise. He'd say death is only the beginning. Have you read the book yet?
You know, it is a tall order to ask someone to read a Swedenborg book.
I swear to God, I didn't even tell her you were coming.
You see, George, you see? There are no coincidences.
I'm sorry,
Because coincidence and chance are empty words, Emanuel Swedenborg. To her, this is like lighten her up. She's like, wait, there is something more. That is important to me. This is reaching out to me in my place of need. She's got this life where she's seen this spirit or whatever it is, and it can't click without the Swedenborg.
every time I sense her, I feel comfort. I know that doesn't make any sense.
It makes perfect sense.
I know it doesn't make any sense. It makes perfect sense. That's what the Swedenborg thing is. It doesn't make, like, this is how life is. That doesn't make any sense. It makes perfect sense. And now I can give you the framework by which you can understand how that makes sense. And it's cool that we've got a positive, some kind of friendly spirit here.
I was afraid this might happen.
You were afraid that one of your lies would be exposed?
I wasn't lying to you, Kath. I was trying to spare you some unpleasantness.
The truth will set you free. The truth will set you free. And he's like, I don't know if people want to be set free, right? Because he thinks he's got the truth, which is like, the truth is there's no haunting in this house. There's no such thing as any of that. There's no life after death. People don't want to hear that. They don't want the truth. But for the main character, when was she set free? She was set free when the art department headmaster showed up and said, I get what you're going through. Oh, seance time. Swedenborg never has in his books, here's how you do a seance. It was more like people who started to do seances were like, oh, Swedenborg talks a lot about spirits, so but there's never like, he's never saying, okay, here's what you do. You get candles and do that, what they're doing here. So it's definitely something that happened a lot, like these two worlds crossed, but it's not something that Swedenborg prescribes to do.
So much death in my house.
Oh, no. Don't think of it that way. We embrace inhabited houses as a blessing. Portals between the two realms with guides to shepherd us once our own time comes.
I don't know about portals or anything like that. That's seance culture. It's not Swedenborg culture, right? How many movies have had Swedenborgians as characters in it? Is this the first one?
Interesting then how the students, they call you professor.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Yeah, right.
I thought his dissertation was good. Oh, but his wife said,
I get so
I haven't ever seen it. Well, maybe he is evil.
You want to join me?
Oh, no, I don't want to intrude.
It's fine.
He's gonna flip him off the boat.
Lewis is gonna...
Yeah, why is she confronting him alone? Oh, no. Come on, Swedenborg. Get in there. Save her. Love of self. It's like, love of self is, what I want is my life how it is and my esteem and all that. And if anybody's gonna mess that up for me, doesn't matter if they're a nice professor or this nice other professor. I'm thinking of the dean of the art that I think he just killed on the boat. If you're messing with my life is worth all of your lives. So I'm gonna kill you, and I'm gonna kill you, and I'm gonna kill you, and I'm gonna kill you, because that's what love of self is. It's this insane misevaluation of the value of lives. That my whims and my esteem in my world, essentially, like, I'll kill anything that messes with it.
Who did this? Huh? Who did this? Who the is responsible for this?
Here we have a movie that's got, sure, there's spirits in it. We've got the supernatural, but what's it actually about? It's about good and evil. It is about, hey man, this spiritual stuff is just this extra pointer to, you can't kill people and do all this stuff that you're doing. And it's not that, oh, it's people against some spirit that shows up. This is like the spiritual world as this prism which illuminates good and evil. And that's exactly what Swedenborg's stuff is. It's way out there. It's talking about, yeah, there's spirits and there's communities we're associated with, but in the end, it's about good and evil. It's about how showing the importance of the nobility and the superiority of what is good to what is insane. It's showing the insanity of self-centeredness, and it's extreme. This is pretty Swedenborgian then. Oh, so he's got an evil spirit with him, I think. Oh, is he really gonna do it? Whoa. Oh, he's really doing it? Well, you shouldn't do that. That guy's killed 3 people. I don't think you can trust him. Oh, she's gonna wake up? I forgot she was here.
They made this happen. It's their fault.
Snap. Is that a falsity? Is that a falsity he's using to justify his evil? I forged stuff, slept around, like there's nothing I didn't do. They did it. They made it happen. So where's those thoughts coming from? Falsity to justify the evil. I don't know. Doesn't look good. Oh, snap. Innes. This is like a full-on Swedenborg-inspired thing. This is much more Swedenborg-inspired than I thought it would be. There was just the presence of the book Heaven and Hell and things drawn from it all over the place. There, as I said, there are parallels with his views of good and evil. That was fun. I knew it. I knew you could make cool stuff based on Swedenborg's material. And I'm glad somebody's trying it out. What did you think? Did it do anything for you? Leave a comment.